We already talked so much about workshop modules. Now I want to give you a deep dive into one of our workshop modules, Culturizer Explore, which is the starting point for many teams. And what you will see right now is the main screen. The main screen will be displayed by the team lead, and the participants have a look at the main screen, and all the whole team will be guided through all didactical steps, all inputs, all reflection questions are incorporated into the Culturizer. This is why the Culturizer acts as a digital facilitator and guides the team through the whole workshop module. What you see right here is the welcome screen for the Explore module. So it's about getting to know the Culturizer, it's about success factors, and it's about culture hacking, so concrete, tangible recommendations. If the team lead clicks next, you see here how many active users, and here comes the login information. So the participants, the users can use the QR code, scan it, or type in the event ID, and use their device to make some data input later on. But right now it's just to log in, and we continue with the next screen. Here you see the agenda. We have 3 steps. First, an introduction, check-in, some information around the Culturizer. Then the second part is the team check, which is an assessment on several aspects, thesis we created to see where we stand as a team, and then we are ready in the culture hacking part. I click next screen. Here is a video impulse around the Culturizer, how it works and what is important. So this will be displayed for the whole team. You can watch the video together. And then in the next step, I click here, start the why step. Now each and everyone could do some entry. And the question is, which characteristic applies most to your team and why? So you have accurate, caring, ambitious, and curious, those 4 characteristics. And each team member can type in, as you see here, can choose one of those characteristics and type in an optional comment. So everyone will do this. It's the check-in round, right? So then we will make a sharing round based on the results, which we'll see like here. And if we scroll down, we see the comments. And our recommendation is that each and everyone makes a quick statement why they choose what they choose. So then you have a proper check-in, and you have a nice starting point for the discussion around the culture. Then we are ready in the second step. So the agenda shows up again, and I click next screen. So now 12 team theses will be answered by I agree or disagree. Each and everyone will do this. Then you see the overview of the top topics, and you can define target images based on 1, 2, or maximum of 3 of those topics. Is what happens. So this is just the introduction, if there are any questions. And here you see the 12 dimensions of a team culture, like flexibility or individuality and everything in between. And if I start the device step, so this is what each and every individual would do right now, would say, for example, we are organized in such a way that we can react flexibly to change, rather true or not really true. So everyone would change, and based on this, you see if which are pain and which are pleasure points. So if I click next, I will see the result of the team. Those are examples. For example, flexibility is rather true, not 5 entries really true, and 2 entries not really true. So you see here, the darker it is, the bar chart, the more you should work on the topic. But you also can look at the pie chart. Not really true. Here it's 45%. It's accumulated all the data entries, and rather true, it's 55%. As you see, when you look at the questions, we work closely with other areas toward a common goal. If you say rather true, it's a pleasure point. If you say it's not really true, it's kind of a pain point. Based on this assessment, you will see the top topics. In this case, for example, we have 5 times no with interfaces, we have 5 times no with well-being, and 5 times no with openness, but obviously you can show all the topics. If you deep dive into one of those top topics together as a team, you would be collecting what is currently going well with this topic and what is not going so well at the moment. So collect just the brainstorming together to deep dive into this topic. And you also have some additional information based on studies why this topic is so important. So if you then go to the deep dive, you will see the top topics which are where data is behind, so where the team discussed even more. So you can go through, and this is the basis, this is the fundament for culture hacks. And the culture hacks are super easy. I click on next screen. Hacks are measures or agreements. And sorry, I want to go here again. And now the team can choose some existing inspiration hacks and then collects culture hacks, title, description, and then can define the topic, which, for example, flexibility from the top topics beforehand. After this collection, the culture hacking starts. So here it's a brainstorming. You can do it together in the group. You can do it individually, but you also can split up in breakout groups. And by collecting those culture hacks, the workshop module is ended and the culture hacking can start it, which I will show you in another video.